So today we're going to be talking about how to read dot plots. This is an example of what a dot plot looks like. You'll have a line of numbers on the bottom and then dots that represent each data point. And in this case, this dot plot shows the number of people in cars. So what this means is down here is the number of people. So are there 4 people in the car, 3 people, 2 people, 1 person in the car? Then each of these dots here show how many were surveyed. So if we were to answer the first question, which is how many cars were surveyed, in order to figure out how many, we would just count up the total number of dots. So in this line right here, we'd count them all up. There are 8 in this line right here. There are 6 right here. There are 4 right here. And then there's 1 in each of these. So we're going to add all of these up. So this would be a total of 22. So total number of cars that were surveyed, there are 22. Now if you were asked a question like this, how many cars had at least 3 passengers? You'd want to look at your dot plot, and at least 3 means that we would want to count all the ones that had 3 passengers or more than 3 passengers. So that would be the 4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So this would give us a total of 8. So how many cars had at least 3 passengers? 8 of them did. So reading dot plots is really similar to histograms. The only difference is that you count the number of dots instead of looking at the number of bars. Here is an example of another dot plot. This one is titled Number of Siblings, and then we have the numbers down here and then our dots right here. My first question is, how many people were surveyed? Go ahead and pause the video, figure out how many people were surveyed for this dot plot. Alright, so if we counted these up, you can just count all of the dots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there were a total of 15 people surveyed. Now let's try another question. Here's the second question. How many people had more than 1 sibling? Think about this carefully and then go ahead and answer. How many people had more than 1 sibling? So for this question, the key thing is more than 1. So we can't count these ones right here because it has to be 2, 3, or 4 siblings. So we'd only want to count these ones up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 had more than 1 sibling. Alright, now that you have been introduced to dot plots, go ahead and complete your homework on your own. If you have questions, make sure to bring them to class.